I've been talking about shame a lot in therapy.
Have you been? Yeah, you just said that you saw somebody who was trying to teach her kid to ride a bike because I heard something going on out there. I heard something that sounded kind of Mexican or whatever happened outside.
It was very Mexican.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I heard like something kind of Mexican happen outside earlier, and I was like, oh, I wonder what's going on, but I'm not going to get involved. I got to work right now. But you came in, you said you saw a mom teaching a kid to ride a bike.
Yeah.
And you were going to get involved.
I wanted to get involved.
Yeah.
And I just was like, no, this is their life. What am I doing?
Right.
Like what need do I have to jump in, make it an event like, and then, I don't know. So I was like, I'm working on that in therapy too. Just like removing myself, slowing down, listening. Yeah. Well, Leanne and I are in couples therapy.
Oh, y'all are?
It's awesome.
No way.
Yeah. I'm fucking killing her. Like I've won 3. She's only won 2.
Yeah.
2 ties. And I'm smoking her, dude. The very first therapy, the therapist, like I don't like, we went into couples therapy in a good place. We were in a good place, but the girls both went to college. We're spending a lot of time together, and like, both of us were like, yeah, this is just different than we've ever lived. I've always been on the road, home Tuesday, Wednesday, gone Thursday, back Monday. And now all of a sudden, and I'm taking a break from stand-up right now, so I'm taking like a year off, and we're just around each other so much. We're like, maybe we should like just be in front of it in case something happens.
Right, like see what's going on.
Yeah,
Wow.
yeah. And so, yeah, the first therapy, Leanne interrupted me, and the therapist goes, now you know me, right? He goes, does he ever talk? I was like, oh, this is awesome. Leanne got crossed up. She's like on her heels. She's like, wait, what the fuck? He won't shut the fuck. He's just not talking now. I never like, it was like, oh yeah, it was badass.
Damn, dude, who picked the therapist? That's the thing that happens a lot of times is with couples. I think if you pick a therapist, and it's almost like that's you have like like the insider trading on the referees or whatever,
Yeah. She picked the therapist.
She did?
Yeah, I'm never gonna find a therapist.
Yeah. And was it weird? And one of the things they said in there was that you got to let people do their thing.
Yes. I need to slow down. I have FOMO. I want to be involved in everything. I want to
I feel like I've done too much just looking at you. Like if I look at you, I'm like, oh fuck, I got to sit down for a minute.
Dude, when I wake up, if I hear something happening downstairs, I got to go downstairs. I go, what are we doing? Hang on, we're playing with the dogs? I want to be a part of that.
Yeah.
Like my day starts early, and it just, I slam it. Because if I have any downtime, I get in my head, I get on my phone, it's just not positive. And so I pack my days. I had a therapist tell me one time you have FOMO.
Wow.
I was like, that doesn't sound like a therapy.
Yeah, it's just crazy. I guess you hear something, you want to go see it. You want to be a part of it. You want to know what's going on.
Yeah. Like, when you got sober, did that change? Because there has to be a part of you when you get sober where you go, hey man, they're all going out, but I'm cool staying home. I don't have that.
Oh no, I just didn't. What the best thing that happened from that was at like 11:30 or midnight, I was like, I'm fucking heading home. So you just didn't end up like in the retardation hours. You didn't end up fucking, sneaking into somebody's house through an air vent or some fucking shit, or some dude trying to trick you into being gay or whatever.
I'm so glad when I hear you talk like that. I go, I definitely don't have a problem. I've never known anyone to climb through an air vent.
Dude, I can't believe you're in therapy, so that's going on.
Yeah, I like it.
You do?
I didn't do therapy. I quit therapy for a period of time because I was talking too much. Meaning, 2 Bears, Birdcast, Something's Burning, and tour. So every day I'm talking like 4 hours a day. And I was like, I just was losing my voice like crazy. I was like, I can't talk. I just don't physically want to talk anymore. And then when I took time off, I was like second I took time off, like my first week, I got really depressed. So I was like, I don't know.
Really?
Yeah. Yeah.
But are you able to figure out like what that depression? I mean, because otherwise
it's not touring.
Oh, it's just not.
Yeah, dude.
Not being on the go.
Not being on the go. Not having something going. Not like, hey, we got to pack you up. We got to get you to. We're going out to Boston. You're doing the thing.
But you already you've done so much. Like, don't you worry that continuing to burn it at that speed would burn you out, or maybe you just don't get burnt out.
No, I don't get burnt. I don't get burned out. What was happening to me was creative. Like creatively, I just felt like I was just spinning my wheels and nothing good was coming out.
Oh yeah.
And so I was like, I got done this last hour. It's premiering on Netflix March 18th. I think 18th. Someone check that. Lucky. And when I got done doing that hour, I feel like how when you start a new hour, you scrap everything and then you go to your joke book, you go, I got like 20 minutes.
Right.
For this special, I dumped everything. Fucking 7-minute stories, turned it into a 3-minute story. I dumped everything. I just piled this. My first 4 minutes was initially like 10 minutes, and I crammed it. So I wanted it to be good because it's like, it's like my 6th special. So I don't want people to think I got lazy. But then when I got done, I was like, yo, I need to write. And I was like, my girls are in college. I'm with Leanne all the time. Like, what am I talking about? Like, who am I? What am I gonna like? And so I was like, I'm taking time off. But my first week, I'm sitting in my backyard and I'm just like depressed, looking at people touring, having fun, looking at like.
So severely just that fear of missing out.
Missing out, man.